If you don't know by now, I'm talking about Chi-Town. Yeah.
I pushed the I pushed the wrong thing. But thank you guys so much for joining me. Let me remove this. What do I need to do? Here we go. All right. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Like I said, my voice, child, is still in the morning stage, but I appreciate you guys. Currently, we have 235 people watching. Thank you guys. Please hit the like button on your way in if you don't mind. If you don't mind. So look, I'm gonna go ahead and get into some things today, and it is so out of the norm for me, and I'm gonna still keep it cute, because I realize what I'm dealing with. I'll put it that way. A lot of you all that have been subscribed to me and are a part of the Cutie crew, you guys know how I move. I've said from day one, I don't do YouTube beefs. I don't come out here and pick with folks on YouTube. I don't get involved in YouTube folks stuff. I don't watch the mess, period. Operating that way since July 6, 2022, the day I started my channel. Now, I'll come out here and roast the hell out of whomever I'm covering in my commentary, but for me, I choose to not go down this path, okay? So it's still not going to be beef. Let me say some hellos, and then we're going to get started. Hey, Renita, Grand Rising. Good morning, Linda Gamble. Thank you so much for modding for me, Linda. I appreciate you. Shout out to the Cutie crew representing. Special K, good morning, Miss Lady. Good morning. Cutie crew, we had an awesome members only live on Thursday. Was it Thursday night? Yeah, Thursday night. Loved it. Support group. And I wish a couple other people would join it so they can get some support. But anyway, shout out to the Cutie crew. Hey, Ernestine, Musically, good morning. Joy S, good morning. Hey, Gloria, good morning. Monica T, Nikki News, Black Butterfly. Let me take a sip of this coffee, child. My throat's still dry. Happy Saturday to you as well, Black Butterfly. Hey, Rose, good morning. Renita again. Titi, good morning, Titi. Hi, Gladys. Hey, Valencia. Let's see who else we got. You too cute. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, Norma. Let's see. Patricia Dyer, Delicia, Shirley Terry, Juwana, Miss Tina, Reen Bass. Who else? My list is trending. Hey, trending. New Orleans diva. Good morning. Is this Valerie? Good morning. Tia P. Good morning. Louisiana chick. Good morning. Who else? Who else? I believe Eumenia. Good morning, Karen Carter. Hey, Red Ann. What's going on, sis? All right, we're gonna be in and out. Good morning, all. What is this? TKO Roblox player. Hello. First time I'm seeing you. This live is on members only. Feel free to drop down if you want to comment, but you definitely gotta go ahead and hit that subscribe. You can take it back after if you choose. But Miss Shar, hello. Bevy, hello. Shaquita, hello. Pink Rose, the review hour with E. Thank you guys again. Any content creators that's in the chat, you guys make sure to follow them. Hey, Prophetess None One, Tracy Lee. I see my sis Pink Diva. Sis, I know you're gonna be disappointed in me, child. Woo child. Yes, I say woo child. Okay. But let me go ahead and get started. Again, shout out to each and every one of you. 352 people watching, and I appreciate you guys for stopping by this Saturday morning. Child, I gotta be careful with my words. Let me say this. I've handled some things in the past week or two in a certain way, and I won't even say week or two. It's been a couple months actually, in a certain way, because I do understand that some people may suffer from some challenges, okay? And you guys know I can roast with the best of them. I can come out here and cuss a MFer out with the best of them. I choose to not operate that way, especially if I feel like that something ain't right. You know what I mean? That could be subscribers. I've been able to pick up that even in subscribers, okay? From them talking or even commenting. Content creators, family members, or people that I know, period. I choose to not operate in a way that I know I can operate with them. And the reason why I do that is because that would be the narrative about my character. Chit chat coming out here, going off on people that got mental issues, or chit chat doing this, or chit chat doing that. I move very carefully on YouTube. Okay, very carefully on YouTube. But I'm going to go ahead and get into misdiagnosis this morning, and I'm still gonna handle her that way with respect. Um, just a quick background. Um, it was supposed to be an apology, B, but it wasn't, and it's cool. It's cool. And you guys, sis, if you see anything that I need to see as far as comments, hey, let's on. Let me know. Shoot me a quick text. I should switch phones, but I can't right now because I need something on this. But yeah, that would be the narrative about me. I joked the other day about Miss D because in the video talking about the kitchen and all that shit. Because for the past week or maybe a little over a week, maybe it was actually somebody, and this is how subscribers try to get things going. Somebody sent me a message on Instagram about 2 weeks ago. Chit chat, Miss D over there talking about you. And I said, look, I don't even know who Miss D is. And Miss D can go ahead and do what she do. And I won't be saying anything to Miss D. You know, now a person can run with that and come out here and just go off. Who the F you think you talking about? Blah, blah, blah. That was brought to me like a bone. And I think the person said something like, because I know how chit chat get down. So light bulb went off in my head. Yeah, and that's how you want me to come out here and get down. That was the first time that I've heard of Miss D. Then I caught wind last Thursday night, no, last Friday morning, that Miss D was going at chit chat again. Okay. And as a woman, I dropped down in Miss D's chat. I just so happened to click in on her live when she said that bitch ain't from no goddamn Chicago. Chit Chat ain't from. So I said, drop the link. Drop the link. I was in there a good 10, 15 minutes. Drop the link, drop the link, drop the link. No link was dropped. I then go to my community wall. Miss D, let's go live together. Let's talk this shit out. Because you got a problem with me, but I ain't got one with you, but we can talk. Left it up on my community wall all day Friday. Talked to my sis. My sis calmed me down. Had a members only. I was able to vent. I was able to go off in members only. And I don't operate like that in my members only. I had to apologize to them. But you know, when somebody comes out here and just start talking shit about you and trying to create these narratives about you, and they are damaging to you, that's a problem to me. That's a problem to me. Whether you got a problem or not, that's a problem to me. Okay. But let me go ahead and do this. I don't come out here. Like I said, I've cussed Martell's ass out, coleslaw out. Some of the yeah, she do that, Queen Common Sense. She ain't gonna drop no link. She gonna act like she ain't looking at her phone and this or that. Then she wait after I put that post on my community wall. She wait 4-5 days. Then she go again with a chit chat post one day this week. Chit chat, fuck you, pay me, give me $1,500. Girl, what is you talking about? What are you talking about? Okay, so I'm not into the games. I'm not into the games. It is exhausting trending. It really is. But I peep game. But I'm still gonna handle this in a respectful way. But you guys know I can get out here and cuss them up out. Okay, it's one of my classics that I love till this day. Is coming out here snapping on cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. That's not what I'm here for. But back to Miss D. Let me break down my statement that I put out yesterday. In the first sentence of that statement, I said, I stand against doxing. I don't support doxing. Doxing is wrong. Doxing is illegal. And if Miss D would have taken some time to get out her own way, she would have known that that sentence and that statement was in support of her. But she got this thing against Chit Chat. The rest of my statement was about me, not Anthony, me. You're not going to harass me, and I will go to the popo because I'm trying to take a different avenue in life. But you from the shy, I'm from the shy, and you know how folks from the shy may get down. Okay? So that was about me. That statement wasn't coming out here to support AL and any of the shit that AL has done. And I've said this before, and I'm going to get into a little more in this in this live today. I don't get involved in shit. I move in a very particular way. And I'll get to that in a second. Because I'm gonna get off track. But I put Popo, Miss D, because you can't put police in your title. So she had a problem with that she was ranting about last night. So if you put Popo, if you put police in titles on platforms such as Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, or whatever, guess what that can do? That can flag the platforms that something could be wrong. But that was for me. My statement was for me because I don't give a damn what you try to say. You've been coming at me and I don't even know you. Ain't never said shit about you. Okay? For whatever reason you chose to. Listening to you last night damn near drove me crazy. Let me say that. Damn near drove me crazy. But I asked you again last night. Drop the link. Drop the link. Drop the link. You have been harassing me. Okay? Now, there seems to be a couple things that trigger Miss D. And I'm going to go ahead and break it down. Number one, Chit Chat calling Anthony bro. Chit Chat has called Braylon bro. Chit Chat has called men bro. But guess who else calls somebody bro? Take a listen.
Anthony, this was before me. I'm just letting you know, bro.
Okay, did she say bro or am I mistaken? Did she say bro or am I mistaken?
Anthony, this was before me. I'm just letting you know, bro.
Okay, so she said bro too. It's okay for you, Miss D. And you was talking about Anthony right there, right? Let me just get this clear. I don't have a personal issue with Anthony. Do I like the shit that Anthony has gotten himself involved in? Absolutely not. And I told Anthony that months ago. Anthony and I are not friends. Okay, we don't talk on the phone. As far as, hey, what's going on with your life? Hey, let me tell you about this. Let me tell you about that. I have offered Anthony encouraging words and advice. And I've told Anthony, and I have to send some shit to mail. I'm just going to keep it real as far as how I roll. Okay. But Miss D want me to come out here and act a complete fool like her. There's nothing offensive about bro Josie. And Miss D, being from Chicago, should know a lot of women move that way. Say that shit. I ain't got time to be coming out here being proper. Hello, Braylon Lee. Hello, Anthony. Hello, goddamn it. Let me, oh, child, let me calm down. If I say bro and if I say sis, that is what it is. But again,
Anthony, this was before me. I'm just letting you know, bro.
so yeah, she can say bro, but can't nobody else say that shit, right? Um, that's the trigger for her, bro. When it comes to chit chat, that's a trigger. Another trigger is being from the Chi, being from Chicago. I joked with my sis the other day, and I said, "Damn, I ain't said Chicago like this. I feel like I'm a gangbang on the street, repping my hood." But when Miss D hear me say Chicago, she got a problem. I ain't from Chicago. That's what she say. The last thing that Miss D has a problem with is Dawn Michelle. That's a trigger for her. Anthony dropping down in Chit Chat's comment section, Chicago, and Dawn Michelle. And yeah, that's a trigger for her. I could make 1,000 videos about Miss D. I could come out here and get these clicks and views, baby, but I'm not, because that's not what I do. And I peep game. But what you're not going to do is assassinate my character. What you're not going to do is spread false narratives. I'll get into Sylvia P, because after today, I'm not even going to mention Dawn Michelle's name anymore, because I don't want her mixed up in some YouTube bullshit. But since that's a trigger for Miss D, I'm going to do that for her. Okay? But anyway, I want to say this when it comes to Melody MC. Melody MC, thank you so much for putting in Miss D's chat last night that you didn't tell Miss D that you DM'd me about whatever went on with you and AL, because I'm cool. Because Miss D has been spreading that narrative for a couple weeks now. Chit Chat supports AL, and AL did this to Melody MC, and AL did this. AL said that, and Chit Chat supports that. So thank you, Melody MC, for putting that in her chat. And she seemed to have not been paying attention to her chat, but I wanted to call it out in this live. But also, Melody MC, I would have liked for you to have cleared that up with her on the phone. You know, you got a number, and it would have been nice for me, because again, she's painting this narrative of me. that I rock with folks that do shit like that. And I don't appreciate that. But Melody MC, let me also say this. I said in my video the night that Mel went live that was the first time that I heard of your story. There were a couple people in Miss D's chat last night saying the same thing. When Melody MC got on Queen Sheba's panel and shared her story, for some of us, that was the first time we heard it. All this time, I'm just going to be honest, I thought that the cake lady and Melody MC was two different things. I thought that Melody MC fell out with AL because she was modding for him. I'm not clicking no videos about no cake because that's what I think y'all out here arguing about, a cake. I don't watch mess. I got a whole life going on over here, a whole career going on over here, a whole separation from my husband going on over here. I don't watch mess. So if I don't watch mess, and if I've told my chat to not put mess in my comment section, or if I said don't DM me no mess, how would I know mess? But when I learned of that, and when I went live, the night Mel went live, I said in that live, I damn near started crying when Melody MC shared her story. That was the first time I heard of it. First time. And that shit was disgusting. And to hear her up there crying in pain, that hurt me. So, although I wish that it would have been cleared up sooner, it is what it is. So, shout out to you, Melody MC. As I told you in Miss D's chat last night, I didn't get no DM from you. One thing that my subscribers also know, I've said 1,000 times, child, I got 200 message requests on Instagram. I ain't got time to go through those messages. You guys have heard me say that time and time again. And what I do when I get 1,000 messages on the request side in my Instagram, I click delete all, delete all. But Melody MC came out here and said she didn't send me no message about whatever it was that she was going on with whatever it was that she was going through with AL. Miss D, I don't hope you cleared up because I don't want my name in your mouth. Okay. So you ain't got to clear it up. I'm clearing it up for you. Don't paint that narrative of me like I'm not for women. Okay. Let me explain something. I have members only lives every week. Members only lives that sometimes go 4, 5, 6 hours. And for those of us that are content creators, we know that those 4, 5, 6 hour lives, especially members only, because that is the views that you get from your members only, you may make $5. Okay. So if I sit with women for 5 hours, please believe it ain't just to be on BS. We don't discuss this. Last week, when all this stuff popped off, was the first time that we've discussed behind the scenes YouTube shit. We are there to support each other. There are women there whose sons have been unalive. And shout out to you, Barbara. I'm praying for you. I know yesterday was the start of the preliminary hearing. There are women that come there for support, for going through separations, such as myself, or going through issues with their kids, or we talk. We talk. We there for a support for each other. And I wish that, number one, Miss D would have been involved in that. Maybe we could have been a support to you. I wish that maybe Melody MC would have joined the Cutie crew because maybe we could have been a support for you. But again, Miss D want to paint narrative about folks. Miss D want to paint narrative. Now, like I said, when I first heard of Melody MC, that was on Queen Sheba's Live. No need to lie about that at all. All this time, I thought y'all was arguing about cakes. I ain't about to watch no videos about no damn cake, okay? Didn't know the details of her personal story that was shared and all of that. I am not a member to any content creators platforms. And the reason why, number one, is I don't know what they share back there. And I don't want folks to say, well, Chit Chat a member, Chit Chat new, Chit Chat don't rock like that. Okay. But yeah, my membership is for women like myself that's been able to gain support, get out a goddamn relationship, marriage, talk it over with them. That's how we rock. I know, Braylon. It's a lot of us struggling with a lot of shit, but unfortunately, we got to come out here and do stuff like this. But yeah, on a weekly basis, that's how we get down over there. So let me go ahead and get into the second trigger. Chicago.
And if you don't know by now, I'm talking about Chi-Town. Yeah.
That has been a trigger for Miss D. Somebody sent me a clip of saying again, that B ain't from Chicago. Thank you, sis. And I want to put that on the screen. Hold on. Because that's exactly what it is. And then if you say something, you the bad guy. If you come out here and go off, you the bad guy. Let me put that on the screen and let me continue. Hold on, guys. So I got some shopping to do today, and here I am on this BS this early. Folks need to stop using mental illness as a mean to bully and harass people. Thank you for that, sis. Because that's exactly how I feel. And I'm still not going to go in on Miss D. Kimbella. Hold on, guys. Kimbella. Oh, my voice sounds terrible. Thank you, Kimbella. And thank you, Kimbella, for being in Miss D's chat yesterday. I told you guys, y'all ain't got to come out and slang and bang for me. I shouldn't be slanging and banging, period, because I mind my damn business. But thank you so much for the $20 super chat. I appreciate you. I hope you have a great day, great weekend as well. And I love you too, Kimbella. Thank you again. Let me go ahead and get my little money. And yeah, have a great weekend. I appreciate you.
Plenty dollars. Can we get
All right. So let me go ahead and get out of this and go ahead and get, because like I said, I got things to do today, child. But I want to put sis comment back up. And then I'm gonna finish this. Hey Lala. It's me. Where is it, sis? Hold on. Hey Tawana. Hold on. Child. Miss D also got a problem with me saying woo child. And it is what it is, child. But anyway, she said, prove to me, Chit Chat, you're from Chicago. Go to the Regal Theater, Chit Chat. If you from 79th and Stony, Chit Chat. Like what girl, what are you talking about? Let me just name a few quick streets for you in Chicago. Off the Dome. Okay, if we start at State, if we start at State Street, the next major intersection, King Drive. After that, Cottage Grove. After that, Stony Island. After that, Jeffrey. After that, South Chicago. That's going east, Miss D. If we go the other way, we got Halsted. We got Morgan. We got Racine. We got Ashland. We got Western. We got goddammit California. I can go west, Miss D. Let's talk about the L stops, Miss D. Let's start at 95th. We got 95th. Then you can get off at 87, 79, 69, 55th, 47, 35th, 22nd. Then it's going to take you right on down to downtown. Right, Miss D? Do that sound like somebody from Chicago? Why do I have to prove to you that I'm from Chicago? Shit cray, okay? Yeah, I had to come out here and prove that. Okay. But anyway, I'm going to get into the last trigger and I'm going to try to go ahead and get out of this. Hold on, guys. Let me blow my nose. All right, this damn flu just won't leave me alone. Yeah, Queen Common Sense, Lakeshore Drive. We can take that north, right? Or we could take it south and we can take it all the way to Rainbow Beach. Anybody from Chicago know that that is the name of the beach on 79th going east? But we got 55th, got a museum. We got all that good stuff. Or we could take it to the north side, right, Queen? We can take that Lakeshore Drive to the north side. We got up and lower Lakeshore Drive, don't we, Queen Common Sense? We got that too. Hey, Maritha, nice to see you. Yes, I saw you getting harassed over there as well, Maritha. Thank you for stopping through. But Queen Common Sense, Lakeshore Drive would take us all the way to what? Evanston? All the way that way. But according to Miss D, I'm for Oak Street Beach. Thank you. Navy Pier. You can pass that on Lakeshore Drive as well, right? You can absolutely take it into Wisconsin. Queen Common Sense. Yes, ma'am. But the thing is, you got to get out here and prove shit. Chit chat ain't proving a damn thing, okay? I'm just gonna put that out there and I'm gonna go ahead on about my business. But let me go ahead and get into and stop looking at this chat. The last trigger. The last trigger that I've been able to pick up on since folks started sending me clips, because I be damn if I go over there and sit through all of that there. But the last trigger seems to be Dawn Michelle. And as I mentioned, Dawn, first, let me say, love you, sis. And in order to keep you out YouTube mess, and in order to not trigger Miss D, I won't be saying Dawn Michelle's name anymore. But let me break down a couple things about the friendship. I'll put it like that I feel like Dawn and I had. And that ain't got shit to do with Mel, the show, YouTube, or nothing else. But when Dawn had her interview with Queen Sheba, now Dawn and I had talked a number of times before that, but we also talked that night. I said, girl, you did that shit. I dropped down in Queen Sheba's chat, probably was damn near one of the first people. Chi-Town represent, supporting my girl, Dawn Michelle. But I ain't support Dawn like Miss D wanted me to support Dawn. But Dawn and I talked that night about the interview. Dawn and I talked about how she felt. Dawn, such as myself, tried to give Anthony advice as far as his talent, his gift, all of that. That was the extent of my relationship with Anthony. It was one of advice because number one, I'm older than Anthony. Okay. So I can see some things that maybe he can't see. And I can see that if he continues on, this is just my personal opinion. I've told him he got a right to do whatever he want to do, but don't stay out the mess. Reach out. Before I knew that it was an issue for Mel, and Anthony reached out to me about that Houston shit, and I sent Mel some shit about that. My advice, my statement to Anthony then was, look, I am a supporter of Mel. I am a woman, first and foremost. And the shit that Mel went through, I've been through. So it ain't like he called me dogging Mel out, but he was upset about this Houston shit. Okay. Now I'm getting off track from Dawn, but let me say this. Just like people don't know how I move, I didn't know how Mel was moving. And I thought Mel didn't give no fucks about that shit. But when Mel came out here last week and said, look, stop. Guess what Chit Chat did? Everything came to a stop. So I can't prevent folks before that of dropping down in my channel. I heard Sassy T say, look, I've tried to pray with Anthony. I ain't got nothing against Anthony. I'm an older woman. I've heard Sassy say that just recently, yesterday, actually. But people want you to come out here and act a goddamn fool. I've always supported Mel. I've never supported Anthony in that manner. As far as coming out here, that shit shouldn't have never been brought out here. And I said this and I'm going to say it again. Mel shouldn't have been brought into that anyway. Because number one, and that's on you, Kiki, and your mama. Because number one, this is a reality TV show. And they taping a show. And I let Anthony know then, I will find out when the show go on. But my advice to you, Anthony, is this is before the fallout with Dawn Michelle. Reach out to Dawn. Maybe Dawn can talk to Mel. If somebody done told you that Mel ambushed somebody, reach out, clear this shit up. Don't bring this shit. I don't even know if I went that deep into it, but that was the nature of that. Trying to give him advice. Stay out this bullshit. Let this shit come out on the show and keep it at that. Anthony chose to move his way. That's Anthony business. But if I'm watching Mel's stories every day, I see Mel happy. I see Mel traveling. I see Mel dropping her merch, and we all see the normal Mel. How the hell would I know as far as the extent of what was going on behind the scenes? Similar to Mel, I was reached out to. Okay? Similar to Mel. But if I felt like she didn't give a damn, guess what? I ain't coming out here with all that bullshit because it's a bad reflection on her. It's a bad reflection on her. So I know a lot of us want to support Mel in our own way, but common sense tells me that unfortunately, sometimes the way you get out here and perform, it's eyes all on this sector on YouTube. And people will say, damn, well, maybe that shouldn't have been said like that. Or look at them, or look at that. I choose to move how I choose to move. But when Mel came out with her statements, Chit Chat acted accordingly that night. Miss D, that night. So it didn't take Mel. Mel has been provided with some shit, and I don't even do this, of how Chit Chat has been frustrated, how Chit Chat has been moving, how Mel got some shit. Okay? But I ain't got to come out here and tell you that. Now, you say you got a daughter. Try to control your daughter. You can't control me. I don't have to operate like you. And I'm going to continue to be a supporter of Mel's. We all know all the bullshit that Mel went through. But for you to come out here and try to plant seeds of doubt, oh, you ain't with her. This is what you said last night. You named a couple people, content creators, that don't get involved in riffraff. And you support them. But here it is. You want me to get involved in the riffraff. How, Sway? How? You support them for not getting involved in riffraff, but because AL has dropped down in my chat, or because I called AL bro, I called Braylon bro, I've called Chef Don Don bro, because I've called men bro, you want to act like I got this friendship. You said that shit last night with Anthony. I don't. I don't. So if he's reached out to me as far as for advice, he's gotten that. He's gotten that. But again, bro.
Anthony, this was before me. I'm just letting you know, bro.
You can call him bro, but I can't, huh? You understand that sometimes you may address a man as bro. That's your words. That's you from 2 nights ago. But Chit Chat, you better not do a Chit Chat. Stop saying my name, chick, because the sound of you even saying Chit Chat is like nails on a chalkboard for me. Now, we could have, especially being from the Shy, had some type of YouTube ship, because that's what I do. I support all content creators, whether they in my chat or not. I've never come out here and addressed content creators. Never. But you wanted to get on this train and try to assassinate folks' character. Let me get back to Dawn Michelle. Dawn is a trigger for her. I'm going to give you guys the full extent of what I feel like Dawn and I have shared. And again, Dawn, in order to keep you out of any YouTube mess, I won't be speaking your name on YouTube any longer. But Dawn and I speak often. Just spoke last week. Okay. And some of the things that Dawn and I speak about is life shit. I don't ask Dawn about mail. I don't ask Dawn for no scoop. I don't ask Dawn for no opportunities. We talk about men shit, no good Negroes. We talk about health. Dawn even said, after me sharing a couple more details about my separation, soon to be divorced, sis, I think it'd be good if you look into going and sit down and talk with a therapist. We need therapy. You know, I had to do it. This is the nature of that relationship. But Miss D is putting out the narrative that Chit Chat and had people in her camp saying it. Oh my God, I hope Dawn has the spirit of discernment because Chit Chat is looking for a come up. Chit Chat is using her. Be careful, Dawn. Be careful, Dawn. That's what's being said over at Miss D's. I have never, I'll say this publicly, reached out to Dawn for any opportunities. Zip, zero. Have we talked about them? Yes. Has she had some type of ideas that she think I may be a good fit in? Yes. I have never reached out to Dawn for an opportunity. So there's no need for Dawn to have a spirit of discernment when it comes to me. I'm not looking for a come up. And I don't appreciate that narrative that y'all trying to say I'm trying to use Dawn. Okay, so we connected, Miss D, on a level that possibly you and I could have. Just being from the shy. Just being from the shy. But I let Dawn know, girl, look, I'm going through this. I gotta move in a couple months and get on up out this state. I'm going through this, and because of what I'm going through, that's why I gotta move. I'm not in an area where I'm able to entertain anything right now but my own goddamn mental health. Okay. And there has been more people. Another guy that reached out to Chit Chat for an opportunity for a podcast. I don't seek out anything. Okay. So I love Dawn, but that's it. And since that seems to trigger Miss D, I won't be mentioning Dawn on my channel. It's never been done in a way of, I know Dawn, I got this connection. No, man. No, man. So that's that on that. So this is what I would like, Miss D. Hey, let me say Don. I can't say bro. Hey, bro, Chef Don. Thank you for thank you for dropping down in my chat. We got another bro in the chat, Braylon Lee. Thank you. Thank you all for joining me. 901 people. I just looked up, child. I'm gonna protect my peace. You guys know this, not me. But I want to say this. I want to first read my sis comment on the screen again. Folks need to stop using mental illness as a mean to bully and harass people. And sis, that's exactly what I put. No, it's not undeppy. That's exactly what I put in my statement that was about me. That wasn't about, let me get out here and support Anthony, because Anthony, I don't know about no doxing shit. Miss D said she was doxing. That shit was wrong. But I ain't never came out here and slanged and banged in that way. But I'm going to slang and bang for my damn self. Stop harassing me. Stop spreading false narratives about me. Stop making videos about me. Stop thinking you know me. Stop thinking you can control how I move. Stop inviting me to church. Stop saying you out shopping for chit chat at the thrift store. I don't shop at no thrift store. Get me out your brain. Stop. So when I put that statement up that I was going to call the popo, that is because of me. Because you are trying to ruin my reputation. You are spreading false narratives because you believe it. Again, thank you, Melody MC, for telling me that you did not say you sent me a DM about the shit that you was going through with Anthony. Because Miss D been saying that shit for the past couple weeks. Look who chit chat support. Look who chit chat support. Miss D, my chat is open. She is a stalker, but she's using her mental illness to do that. Miss D, my chat is open. Guess who can drop down right now? You. But since you see, you paying a lot of attention to me, sis. And I said that in my live the other day when I just came out here just to acknowledge you because, again, you've been like a fruit fly in my goddamn face since I've learned of you. Flying around, buzzing, talking bullshit. You don't know me. You don't know how I operate. And if you're able to look at other content creators and say they don't get involved in that riffraff, say that same shit about me. Now, I've given you the opportunity to drop your link or click my link. You saw everything. Sent you a DM when I learned of you last week on Instagram. And the first thing I said is, let's go live. Because we're going to clear this shit up publicly. So if you up, Miss D, and if you are listening, Miss D, click the link. I'll put it in the chat for you. And this is for Miss D only. Click the link. But I don't appreciate how you're moving out here when it comes to me. I don't do this. And I've never done this with you. You seem to have had an issue saying that people know who I am. People know who I am. I did not know of you. You were not in my algorithm. Somebody sent me some shit that you were saying about me 2 weeks ago. And that's how I learned of you. Chit chat. Why she got her phone up and she's blocking everybody in your chat? What's her problem with you, Chit chat? Then I get a whole breakdown last week of some of the stuff that you were saying about me. I don't move like that. And I'm not going to allow you to do exactly what's on this screen. Bully me and harass me for the sake of mental illness. I don't have no problem with you. Never did. And going forward, I won't have a problem with you as long as you keep my name up out your shit. But I meant what I said because, again, I'm a grown-ass woman. So I ain't about to get out here and take this shit to a level that it could go to. Prosperity, I'm not doing that this morning, sis. Sorry, that link is for, okay, hang tight, Prosperity. Hang tight. You can come back up, sis. Hang tight. Because I didn't want this to turn into all of that, but I'm willing to listen to what you have to say, and then that'll be it. But I don't move like that. And there's a lot of things that I could say about you, Ms. D. Again, you have been harassing a couple ladies. Then I heard last night you said that you harassed one just because. That's not right. That's not right. You harassing me just because. Because, again, you don't know how I move. You can observe what's seen on YouTube, but that's all you know. You don't know how I move. You don't know what I've done. You don't know what I've said. And like I said, it's dangerous what you're doing. So I'm asking you publicly to stop. And I would hope that, let me say this, very bright woman. I got a couple of giggles last night at some of the shit that she was saying. Very bright woman, intelligent. And I would hope that you would hone in on that. I really would, because I think I would enjoy that content. I think a lot of people would enjoy that content. But for you to come out here and, spread lies about me, I'm talking about me, okay? Spread lies about me, harass me, bully me because of bro that you said, because of Chicago, and because I mentioned Don Michelle. That's the only thing that I could think of or that I didn't come out here and publicly go off about AL. I've been rocking with women all my life. Had sisterhood groups in Chicago. Did stepper sets. You know about stepper sets, Miss D? You know about East of the Rhine? You know about Brothers Palace? You know about the Rose? You know about the 50-yard line? You know about all those spots? Been involved when it comes to women. Been an advocate when it comes to women. And could have been one for you. But you chose to come out here and do all of this. I don't want no parts. I don't want no parts of it at all. And I don't appreciate it. And like I said, I'm still not going to come out here and call you all the names that you call me. Okay? For clarification again, I put Popo because you can't put police in your titles. Okay? So I'm hoping that whatever you've been going through, when it comes to me, I'm hoping you got it out your system. I would like all the bullshit that you put about me removed from your channel. And I will remove this bullshit from my channel. But again, get you some business. Nothing against you. I think that you're talented. And like I said, I wish you would use your talents. The night that all of this shit happened, I read one of my favorite Bible verses that's pinned up right here on my board. Do not neglect your gift. I've given that advice to Anthony. Don't neglect your gift for bullshit. Do not neglect your gift, which was given you through a prophetic message when the bodies of elders laid their hands on you. 1 Timothy 4:14. Miss D, do not neglect your gift because you got one. You got one. Now, whether folks will be able to sift through all of the BS to even hear that is a different story, but you got one. Like I said, it was parts of your video last night that I enjoyed. But the harassment under the guise of I got mental health and let me go ahead and drive everybody else crazy. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. You don't have the right to drive folks crazy. You don't have the right to lie on people. You don't have a right to use your platform to do some of the same shit that you've accused others of doing. So it's my hope that you go ahead and take your obsession with chit chat on out your brain. I was going to say to the next person, but that's not right. You have a right to feel the way that you feel. You have a right to stand on your beliefs. You have a right to all of that. And I have a right to move the way I move. I have that right. So again, I'm going to ask you to remove the videos of the lies about me. I don't go through no striking channels or this or that. I feel everybody deserves the right to have a voice. But now your voice ain't gonna be about me and you loud and wrong. Because I can get out here and make some shit up about you on a daily basis and just come out here and yap and yap and yap like you've done when it comes to me. You don't know me. And I promise you, I would have embraced you. I promise you, I have paid for women's memberships to be a part of my membership because that's what we're there for. That's what we're there for. So we come out here and slang and bang for Mel and slang and bang for what she went through. I'm going to continue to do that. But at some point, we need support too. And that's what we do when it comes to my membership. My membership ain't about no mess. My membership ain't, y'all go ahead, I got this exclusive. No, I got ladies that say this is a safe space. Had one just the other night that hit the link for the first time. I hope this is a safe space. It was her first time. And after her sharing her story, she learned that it's a safe space. She got support from myself and the other women. This is how I get down. And I would have gotten down like that had I known what Melody MC went through. Had I known what you're going through. But like I said, you're not going to drive me crazy and you're not going to use me and bully me and stalk me and harass me but you got mental issues. No. You know what you're doing. You very smart. I learned that after last night. You very smart. Smart and calculating, I would say. So you know what you're doing. And you chose me because of bro. You chose me because of bro, but you can do what?
Anthony, this was before me. I'm just letting you know, bro.
You just said bro, sis. You just said bro. So again, it is my hope that this is done. And that's the only reason why I deleted the post on Instagram and here over on YouTube, because Miss D says she done. So if she done, I'm done. But I promise you this, I got a whole lot of shit going on up in my life. And I ain't never wanted to run to no damn police. Then she want to say police. I ain't wanting to run to the police. But when it comes to this, I will. Leave me alone. I'll leave you alone. If you want to chit chat, we can chit chat. If you want to click the link, we can click the link. No, we can't. After today, we can't do nothing. But if you want to come around, because again, you've been studying my videos. You said that I purposely hold Aunt Debbie to let her talk at the end to get views. Now, let me tell you how it goes when people get an enjoyment out of people. It could be a concert. It could be a comedy show. Guess what? You got the lineup. Then you got that person that people, goddamn it, love. The main person that then came through. I ain't got to hold people. I've never asked anybody to click my link. But if people want to come up here and I'm acknowledging my chat gets an enjoyment out of Aunt Debbie as well as other women. And if that's what I do, that's what I do. My question to you is, why you looking so hard? Why you looking so hard? So you done made up this issue in your head against me. And again, I ain't even know you. Didn't know of you. So if AL got some shit going on, that's on AL. Chit chat ain't behind the scene. Ooh, Anthony, I wish you'd do this. Yeah, go out there and say this about Mel. Yeah, do this. All that shit is bullshit. And I've said that. And when Mel came out and said how she was going to handle it going forward, Chit Chat made a decision. And I'm going to say this, no matter how people feel like it, I still wish everybody well, including you, Miss D. Because the same shit that you accusing folks of, you doing it. You doing it. Mel wasn't effing with nobody, and neither was Chit Chat. And neither was Chit Chat. So if you can acknowledge that there are content creators that don't get involved with the riffraff, you said that in your video last night, but you want Chit Chat to get involved in the riffraff. I don't get it. I don't get it. So I'm done. I thank you guys again. I'll read a couple comments. Prosperity, if you still listening, since you did click the link, you can go ahead and click it again, and then we out of here. I wish Ms. D the best. I really do. And I hope that you can take up my offer. My offer is come and get some support, sis. We meet every week. We meet every week. Come get some support. And focus on your gift. Do not neglect your gift because you got one. But leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me out your content. I don't need to go to church with you. I don't want you shopping for me. It was a whole lot of nonsense that was said about Chit Chat. Please, please, please. However you learned of me, I get it. But please take me out your stuff. Please. Now, I can be there as a support system for you, as a woman to you, as I've tried to do out here on these YouTube streets and in my membership only and all of that. We can do that. But what you're not going to do is what you've been doing with me. So, yeah, I call a popo, police, whatever you want to call it, because I'm not in Chicago. Born and raised in Chicago, but I'm not in Chicago. So if that is a way for me to get you to leave me the hell alone, stop spreading these lies about me, stop trying to paint these narratives about me. If that's the only option that I have at the moment to do, I will do that. I mean that. I mean that. Because I don't F with people. So, look, thank you, Miss Keita. And thank you, LaDawn.
Child.
Okay, hold
Um,
on. Hold
okay,
on.
okay,
Let me
okay.
mute you real quick. Thank you, Miss Keita. It's a lot. Thank you, Terrell. Thank all of you. It is a lot. It is a lot. And we've been talking. You haven't at Adonna, and you won't going forward. You won't going forward. But yes, feathers have been ruffled, child. Feathers goddamn damn near shook loose. Okay. Yeah, because as with Mel, hey Megan, thank you, sis. As with Mel, you get to a breaking point. And I think that's what happened with Mel. Like I said, on the outside looking in, I'm looking at Mel moves and she good. Mel traveling, Mel handling her business, Mel doing this, doing that, doing that. And sure, all this bullshit was going out on these YouTube streets, but I'm saying, sis, move on. I ain't bother nobody. But she came to a breaking point and she spoke out. And that's why I am. Edonna. It's a breaking point. Leave me alone. Leave me alone, please. Queen Common says, thank you so much. And I'm just glad that I took this opportunity. Number one, took a whole week to try to calm down because again, I asked her last week, drop your link. She was talking about me at that very moment. Guess what? She act like she ain't see it. Then she came out a couple days later. Chit Chat can't come out here and drop down in my chat and don't acknowledge my people. She didn't say hello. Then she make another video about me. Then, girl, stop. That is harassment. That is harassment. So my support for her in my statement that doxing is wrong. That shit is illegal and it's wrong. That was support to her. Because guess what? Everybody was talking about yesterday morning. She was doxxed. She was doxxed. That shit wrong. But I guess she didn't want me to say it. I guess she wanted to again try to spin this narrative. Look at her. She's supporting her brother. She's supporting her brother. Look at her. No, that was about me, goddammit.
Mm,
Stop
mm,
harassing
mm.
me. Stop stalking me. I got a video clip of you saying this is the reason why I stalk Chit Chat
Mm.
out of your own mouth and under the guise of I got issues, I got mental illness, I can do this. No, you cannot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm done with it. I'm gonna go ahead and LaDon allow you to speak. Give me 1 second, LaDon,
Mm-hmm.
and we out of here. Hold on. Hmm. Ooh, child, I hate to put this one up here, but it is what it is. um, child. That's people don't even like that. I say woo child. I'm gonna
I
continue.
love it. Oh, I love it.
Thank you. Anyway, Queen,
Peace, Queen. How are you?
I'm good. How are you? Queen, have you been up here before? I've been seeing your comments in the chat. I appreciate you.
No, ma'am, I haven't, sis, but this is my first time up. My work schedule is always I'm at work when you're live, and I've been
Okay.
wanting to get up here ever since you started posting. Last year, I subscribed to you when you first started,
Oh,
and my work
thank
schedule
you.
has been cuckoo. But I
I
jumped up
understand.
here because I know you said it was just for this person, but I wanted to come up and touch energies with you.
Okay, okay. All right. And I need that energy.
Yes, ma'am,
So
because I'm from the
if
Shy
you don't,
too, and
you from the
I'm
shot
sorry.
too, child.
Yeah, I'm from north side, south side, west side, any side you want me from. Okay,
Period.
born and
Okay.
raised. Juketown,
Period. Period.
Chinatown. Let's do this.
Yes.
And I just
Yes.
wanted to throw out there, I don't want to make it about me, but I experienced the same thing. And I stopped
Mhm.
vlogging because of people like that years ago.
Yeah.
I'm an old head YouTuber. And it
Yeah.
shocked me. And we tough. You could be from
Mhm.
Chicago. You gotta have a little
Yes.
grit. You can't be soft.
Yes.
And I was like, whoa, hold on. In this big age I am at 52, we don't do this. And
We
it's
don't
just
do
not
this.
how I was raised either. And I
Mhm.
know I love you to pieces. I always watch the Gang Gang replay, Gang Gang. And I was like, what's
Thank
wrong with this
you.
chick? Not how we get down. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And I know she's a little younger and everything. And not to badmouth, but I was just like, okay, I'm just not gonna engage because I'm just busy. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Then
Yeah.
then when I saw this pop up today, I was like, yeah, I gotta pull up, and the
Mm.
gloves are off now because I know for a fact, like you said a million times, I don't attract mess, and I'm
Mhm.
not attracted to messy. And
Mhm.
I just lost it. It just hurt my feelings because I'm like,
Yeah.
I've been watching sis for a good little minute. And here we
Mhm.
are. This happened to me. So I just wanted to resonate with you and relate
Mm.
with you to confirm, just in case there's any more doubt out
Mm.
there, that it's
Mm.
true. It happened. She's is what she is. And I'm
Mhm.
trying to really filter what I'm saying because you know how we do from Chicago.
Yeah.
But that's
Yeah.
all I
Yeah.
really wanted to say. And I love you.
I
Thank you for
love
having
you
me
too,
up.
Queen. And look, I appreciate that. Just what the words that you just said is like sinking in, because this is hurtful on all areas. I
It hurts,
recognize
man.
what the deal is over that way. And that's why, like you said, from the shot, I didn't come out here like I could have. You know what I mean? But there is a
Yeah.
breaking point, and enough is
Because
enough.
we keep it locked and loaded now. We
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 do,
stay
baby.
ready so we ain't got to get ready.
Look,
And I left Chicago because of this stuff. You understand?
same.
So it's just like I said, I love you. I'm a be keep it cute. You did it classy. You always have been classy, a
Thank you.
queen. That's why I
Thank you.
love your energy. And I've been wanting to bond with you for the longest. I blame my work schedule. But keep
Thank
it
you.
classy. Stay strong,
Oh.
queen. I understand what you're going through with the other stuff, but and you can hit me up anytime. Okay? You can hit me up
I
anytime.
will.
I
I
got you.
appreciate you so very much. Thank you. I
One
needed this
sisterhood.
morning from you. Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Queen. I hope you have a great rest of your Saturday and weekend, and happy holidays to you.
Same to you and all the queens on the panel. Excuse my rudeness. Good morning, grand rising, good afternoon, wherever you at. I love you too. I'm gonna jump down because I have a long-winded self. And I'll see you later. I see you on the flip side,
All
queen.
right. Thank you. Love you. Have a good one. Oh,
You
I
too.
needed that.
One
I
love.
needed that. Um,
Ciao.
yeah, hold on, LaDawn. You next, sis. Sometimes just something like that can change your energy. And it definitely has done that. Child, this too much. Let me just say that. And it is the holiday times. LaDon, we've been talking about prosperity. We've been talking about this since before Thanksgiving. People have the holiday blues where you depressed already because you done lost your parents, your loved ones, this or that. So you already feeling some type of way. And then you find yourself in some mess because people want you to come out here and operate like they operate. So, LaDon, if you can, sis, and you as well. Thank you, Michelle. I said the same thing. Definitely know what she's doing. But see, that's what I picked up on when I heard her call to the popo. I'm gonna go ahead and throw this in there to them to let them know I'm the victim, I'm the victim, I'm the victim. And I'm listening to videos about my damn self.
Mm.
No, man. No, man. But LaDon, if you can, sis, and Prosperity as well, if you guys could please keep it on the level that Queen just had. I'm not up here to rad Miss D. You guys know I appreciate you all support. But this has been a trying week ever since Mel went live. And I've entertained so much that I don't normally entertain, and that's watch shit on YouTube that I don't watch. And I'm done. After today, I'm done. And it's just my hope that Mel was very excited that Love Me or Huntsville was picked up for season 7. It's my hope that as a support for her, as a reflection for her, that a lot of us will move differently when it comes to content, because we know everybody on that show would love to point the finger at her. Look at her people rolling. Look at her people clowning. Look. No. So let's do this. But as far as me, I'm back to the regularly scheduled program. But LaDon, go ahead and Prosperity, you can
Well,
come back up. Go ahead.
so I came up to say, I don't know the lady, so I don't have much to say basically on her. I probably heard her twice, but I will say that, chit chat, I don't want to go too deep because I don't want to get emotional, but you mean so much to a lot of us, and it's because of who you are and how you go
Mhm.
about doing things.
Wait, hold on, LaDon. Hold on.
Hmm.
Hold that thought for 1 second. Because
Hmm.
I do want to acknowledge this. God's child and Hershey. Under no circumstances am I trying to diminish the impact of misdiagnosis being doxxed. Under no circumstances. So I just saw this comment. Miss Hershey, I don't know what you said, but I'm gonna make that clear so we can go ahead and get that out the way. Under no circumstances am I trying to diminish misdiagnosis getting doxxed or anybody else that's gotten doxxed. I cried last week when T Talk with your girl. I just so happened upon a video that she was on, and she was crying about getting doxxed.
Hmm.
But I'm not over here to come out here and talk about that shit on my channel all day, every day. It should be clear how I stand. It should be clear. But again, it's a lot that goes into YouTube. It's a lot that goes into what you allow and what you don't. It's a lot. Most times, a lot of stuff come back on the content creators. That's why I ask you guys, don't drop nothing in my chat about no content creators, because guess what? When it hits the fan, it's going to be chit chat allowed this person to say this about me. Chit chat did this. So this is not how I move. This is the last that I'm talking about it. Thank you guys so much. Square Biz, thank you so much, Square Biz, for the super chat. You said, sis, remember this, you will be separated from people and things that are hindering you from going to your next level. God isolates before he elevates. Thank you so much for that, Square Biz. And honestly, I'll say, yeah, thank you. I ain't gonna say nothing else because I didn't say it too much. But I'm going to go ahead, and that is the last. Sis is the last person that will come up on the panel, because I do want to get on up out of here. And I also believe that Queen Sheba has her lives on Saturday morning. So, LaDon, sorry to cut you off.
That's
Go ahead, sis.
Yeah, so people that know you know not even to question your integrity if you doxed or if you're down with it. We over here, we know the truth. And what I will say about the stuff that's going on in YouTube, in my opinion, I think YouTube is very tricky. It's a very good thing. It's informative. You can learn. I mean, it's just so wonderful in so many ways. But on the
Mm-hmm.
other hand, it can be so detrimental because it allows people to hide behind something and wreak havoc. It brings out all kinds of people, and sadly enough, it gives them attention. And even if it's only five, that's all they need, to start growing that negative seed, and it's sad. But I hope that people um, can use their discernment and really decide on what's really healthy and good for them, and not engage. And the ones that continue to engage, to me, because you're like that person, so you need to just stay over there then. But I agree with you with not keep going back and forth with her,
Mm-hmm.
because it's like hitting the brick wall. You know what I mean? At the same time, I understood why you spoke up for yourself, because I'm going through that right now with this court case, knowing I did not steal anything and have to
Right.
fight. It's like sometimes you just gotta say how you feel,
Yeah.
and then let it go. But my court
Yeah.
date is coming up on the 21st, and
Right. I remember you
I'm
telling me.
scared to death because
I know you are, sis.
I am black and she is clear. And I'm in a
Mm-hmm.
clear neighborhood to judge everybody, and I'm nervous because they can railroad me,
Yeah.
and but I'm willing to stand up and fight to the bitter end for my truth. And that is it. But I
Yeah.
will say you are one of God's chosen, and they know that. You're not exempt. I'm sorry. You're not
Yeah.
exempt because you're powerful. And they're gonna come at in different angles to try to get you, and you
Mm-hmm.
remain being chit chat, the blessed and chosen one, and you continue. Don't change now one thing. Just continue to grow. That's
Thank
it.
you, sis. Don't get me emotional up here, child, on this Saturday morning,
I
okay?
love you, chit chat. You
I
just
love
don't
you
know.
too. I love you too, and you know that. And you know that in members only, we discuss your situation that's coming
Mhm.
up. So you know that I'm praying for you.
Mhm.
Um, you say it's the 21st, which is this Thursday.
Mhm.
So make sure that you keep me posted and we chat about it. Um, yeah.
One more thing. Did
Please.
you get a picture of the tree? Because I don't know how
I
to
got
do
your
it.
picture. I got your
Okay.
picture of the
All
tree.
right.
So
Okay.
right now I have, I believe, three pictures of trees. So yeah, we are having a Christmas tree decorating contest, two $50 winners. So I got yours, sis. And also around that time, you guys know I like to, LaDon, it's your first month modding. But you guys know I like to bless my mods as well. So you getting some regardless, okay? But
Thank
thank
you.
you. Thank you for that, sis. I appreciate it. It's draining. Personally, I'm going through a whole lot. So no matter how chit chat come out here with this tough girl role and all of that, ending a marriage is hard. And yeah, I'm going through. Okay. But I still come out here and try to do what I do. And that's it. That's all. I ain't trying to do nothing else. You know what I mean? So you, like you said, it could be tricky, and it's sad because I've wanted to when I first started YouTube, and then we're gonna get to sis prosperity. You keep jumping up and down, drop up if you still got the link, and then we out of here. But it could be tricky because when I first started my YouTube channel, I said I ain't dropping down in no content creators chat. I ain't supporting. I just wanted to be like just me. Just go ahead and put your content out. I wasn't gonna go live. I wasn't gonna build any relationships and all of that. And for that very reason, it could be tricky. You could feel like you're building a relationship, and then somebody got ulterior motives, and then you worried about that. Or you could feel like this, and it's too much. So it's my hope that those of us that just want to come out here and give these reviews and do what we do, and I'm gonna always support the content creators, even Miss D, because I feel like it's a blessing for God to be able to give you the gift to get out here and talk to folks. And on top of that, God may bless you to make a couple dollars. But I also think that you have to use that responsibly. But I am not God. So I'm not going to come out here and say, don't you do that. Don't you say that. Don't you move like that. Don't you? No, I'm going to worry about how I move. I'm going to offer advice if people come to me, and that's it. That's all. But I ain't never just been one that just have set out to be messy. Never. You're right, Miss Keita. Mental health is real. It is real. But I appreciate you, LaDawn. Let's go ahead and get Pink Diva. Hey, sis. Good morning.
Good morning, sis. Listen, y'all. She didn't give me time to catch her because I didn't know she was going live. I just happened to see her pop up, and I'm like, "What's this doing on so early?" I hadn't even had my coffee yet.
Sis,
Anyway, let me say this.
Let me say this real quick. I was dropping down all up and through Miss D live last night. I apologize. I know you one that don't want me to move like that. Child, I was over there acting a fool.
See, I didn't even know it. I thought she was out.
I did go out, girl. But go ahead.
Listen, y'all, let me just say this. Everybody that's been over here rocking with Chit Chat since day one, y'all know we don't do that. We don't do this over here. We promote sisterhood, unity, prayer, and everything else in between that's positive over here. She don't bother nobody. Everybody that's over here know her character. This is out of character for her. She don't do this. But you can only poke the bear for so long until the bear strikes back. You can't volunteer drama and then cry victim when drama hits your front door. She don't bother people. We don't do that over here. This is her last time addressing it, but I get people need to say what they need to say because at the end of the day, your character speaks to who you are. And you don't nobody want anybody just out here slanging and banging negatively on their name and speaking negative about their character. Like sis said, this is a holiday season. People are battling their own demons. And people are saying, yes, this person has a mental illness, but you don't know the mental illnesses that the person you're attacking have either. So you have to be careful and just leave people alone. People are dealing with stuff. This world is already hard. And sis has did her best to stay out of this YouTube beef, this YouTube drama. She don't do it. She don't allow negativity being spoken about other content creators in her chat. She don't do any of that. So when people keep poking and poking and poking, and then people want to say, oh, she has a mental illness, but you don't know my mental illness either. You know, some stuff is a trigger for people. And sometimes when you just keep bothering people, that's triggering. Because what did I do to you? So just keep that in mind when you're saying what a person has, and stop using your mental illness as a means to demean other people. We all have somebody in our family that deals with some sort of mental illness, and they don't bother people to this level. I have an aunt that's schizophrenic, but she don't do this. So again, your mental illness is not an excuse for you to get out here and bully and harass people. So over here, just know we keep it positive, we keep it cute, we promote sisterhood and unity. Anything that you need, any type of support system you need, you can find it right here on this channel. This is how we move. We've always moved like that, and it's not going to change. She said what she said. We standing on that shit, and don't bring nothing else like that over here because we don't do that. Do whatever you want to do on your channel, but you cannot force another person to talk about what you want them to talk about. She purposely stayed out the woods. She purposely did that. So don't bring it over here. Now, I said what I said. Now, y'all have a blessed Saturday.
Well, child, sis, you don't even do this cussing. I'm sorry. I love you. I appreciate you. You know the conversations that we've had about all of this and all of that. Okay, for months, for months, and you know the deal. You know we peep game. Okay, but I really appreciate you. And thank you. You didn't have to, but thank you for coming out and defending me, because I promise you I would do the same for you. So I know you got orders to get going on this good Saturday. And yeah, thank you. I love you. I appreciate it. I really do.
Love you back, sis. Y'all have a good day.
All right, you too, sis. All right. Now I'm done, guys. So I am gonna say this. I stand on what I stand on. Trending, you said she is hiding behind being a fan of Melody Cherie. I hope everyone sees her as the chaos she truly is. Peep game, clock that T. Now, y'all know my little sis is another one that don't do mess. And I told you guys, I don't need y'all coming out here slanging and banging, but that's what it is, trending. And I put that in her chat last night. You acting obsessed your damn self. And Mel may wanna be careful, but I ain't even gonna tell Mel, because I know Mel gets it. Mel understands, but mental illness is real. But just like my sis just said, y'all don't know what people going through. Y'all don't know what people going through. So just because some of us, and I think everybody may have a touch of mental illness, but just because some of us are able to come out here and try to operate in a manner that's not of that manner, that don't mean we're not going through shit. So thank you for that, trending. I really do appreciate it, because she is doing that. She is doing that. And I came out here just as a true supporter of Melody Cherie, as a true supporter of Miss Van. And the reason why, because I saw what Mel was going through with Martell. Then I saw what Mel was going through with the cast. Then I saw this. Then I saw that. Then I saw that. You know, Miss Van. We saw what she was going through with Wanda. It's a lot of reasons of why people have chosen to be a support system. But we need support as well. So I'm gonna always rock with Mel. I let that be known to damn near everybody, including AL. So do I, or am I down with folks getting recorded? Absolutely not. Am I down with doxing? Absolutely not. Am I down with whatever that I just learned? This is how, I don't know if I said this earlier. And yes, prayers to LaDawn. You guys keep her in the prayers for this case that she's fighting. This is, I don't know if I said this earlier, but I'm going to say this and get out of here. I think I said it. I thought it was two different people when it comes to the cake. I didn't know Melody MC was the one who bought the cake. So that's how I'm so much out of the loop. And I damn sure didn't know what had been said in a way that it was said about Melody MC until she clicked Queen Sheba's link last week. And there was people all up and through Misdiagnosis chat last night saying, that's the first time I heard about it too. I know it may be, I know a lot of people may not believe it, but a lot of us don't even click on some of that stuff, because when you internalize some of the stuff that you can just judge from the title that is messy, then guess what? That shit all up and through your spirit. So I don't watch it. And the stuff that I watched starting this week, I ain't watching no more. But I still wish each and every content creator my blessings. Misdiagnosis, that go to you too. Misdiagnosis, when you are able to say this,
Anthony, this was before me. I'm just letting you know, bro.
if you able to say, I'm just letting you know, bro, then you know that bro is used in that manner. So for you to come out here and you got titles, and I'm going to say this before I end, somebody clip this and send it to her, every video about me that you have lied bullied and harassed, I would like down. I would like down. But I would hope that you don't neglect your gift. I would hope if you got a problem with somebody, go to that person. I've given you the opportunity for the past week. And guess what? You ain't do it because you would rather come out here and spew your hatred. You would rather come out here and plant these seeds in folks. So I'm not telling anybody not watch Misdiagnosis, but for anybody that's participating in conversations about me, I will take the time to go ahead on and block you because you can't do two things. You can't come over here and be a part of a sisterhood where we try to uplift and be there for each other and all of that, and then go over there and yeah, I don't like that. I just saw somebody over there and I ain't going back to a page. Saw somebody earlier. I'm glad you did this and I'm glad. Be glad. Leave me out your shit. So y'all talk about what y'all want to talk. I'm going to continue to go back and doing me. I'm going to continue calling out the BS that I see on this show. I got a video coming up today. I wanted to when it comes to Marceau and how I feel like what he did was wrong from the clip that I've seen on the episode that will be shown tonight. I will continue to say what Maurice did when it comes to Kimmy and making her whole story about her libido and sex and all that. That's wrong. I will continue to talk about Martell and the bullshit that he's doing, the abuse that he's still inflicting, putting on a goddamn wedding ring, knowing that audio was just released of his girl saying she was asked by him to put out revenge fee. Conversations like that I will continue to have on my channel, but conversations like this I will not. So if you rocking with me, I appreciate you, each and every one of you. But we going back to how it's been. So I'm not trying to shut you all's voices down, but I don't want no parts of no content creator beef. And you guys know that that's what I've said from the beginning. So going forward, if it's in the chat, it's going to be removed, but I'm just asking you, please, just to respect how I move and don't mention any negative feelings or whatever that you take that over to the content creators chat. I'm going to say this and then I'm really gone. The live that I made the night that Mel went live, and then we had a power hour the following morning. Miss D was over there saying, yeah, you see, she turned them comments off. And people in her comment section saying, I know people was tearing her ass up. I turned the comments off for this reason and this reason only. When it comes to explosive situations such as that, you're going to get about 5, 6, 7, 800 comments. And when it comes to my platform, I like to be able to monitor my comments. I like to keep the beef out of my comments. That's on videos or lives. And since I knew that everybody was talking about this and talking about that and doing this and doing that, I cut the comments off. Chit Chat ain't never been scared about anything. But if I choose to, Miss D and your people, run it the way I want to run it, that's how it go over here. You got people that you allow to go over there and say what they want to say. I don't operate like that. I don't operate like that. Okay? So shout out to you. Shout out to anybody that handle their platforms the way that they want to. I'm not saying that at all. I'm not saying I got something against it. It's just this is how I operate. So again, Miss D, that offer still stands if you want to get some support. But no, don't use your mental illness to do the things that you have been accusing me of doing. Don't do that. Because I'm talking about me. Don't do that. When it comes to the AL situation, I've already said I did not like how all of that shit went down. I've offered him advice in advance about that on just regular life shit. But when he reached out, had to be the same time that he reached out to Queen Sheba, I specifically said specifically said, don't do that. Hopefully, Dawn can get you and Mel together because I don't see Mel ambushing people. Mel ain't even ambushed Martell's ass out here, out on that show. So for me, that was out of her character. But did I run to Mel? Mel, let me tell you this. That's another thing, and I'm really done. Some of you subscribers need to stop. Because what you guys will do is send a portion of a video and you don't allow people to get the full narrative. You don't allow people to hear everything that may have led up to something that you don't agree with. And I wish that you guys will stop. Mel is going through, I can't tell you what to do when it comes to Mel, and I'm not speaking for Mel, but I do know that she's going through a lot. But when I see her come out here with that smile on her face, come out here dancing, laughing, come out here pouring hope and strength and showing grace and all of that, that's what I see. But when she came out and shared her story, then I was able to see how she was feeling. Not Miss D, not this person, not that person, not none of that. But Miss D said she respect and understand the other content creators that don't get involved in riffraff. You just said that last night, but you don't respect me. You don't know how I operate. You don't know how I move. And I don't have any ill will towards anybody. I'm not wishing a downfall on you, Miss D, or anybody. That's just me. So I'm done. Toya, thank you so very much for the Cash App. I appreciate you. To those of you that hey 41. Hey. Hold on, I'm gonna go from the top. Again, Kimbella, I thank you. Again, Square Biz, I thank you. Tyra Daniels says, thank you so much for being a part of the Cutie Crew. You know that in our Cutie Crew meetings, you even shared something about your dad, and we've been praying for Papa Tyra. That's what I call him, Papa Tyra, for months. This is what we do. So I appreciate you for being a Cutie Crew member, but also one of my mods. You keep your head up, Chit Chat, because you know who you are and whose you are. We love you. Thank you for that, Tyra. I appreciate you. And yeah, even with your health challenges that you had going on, you got to send me an update on that. Okay. 41 Fit, thank you so much. A cup of coffee for my sis. Chit Chat, we appreciate you. Thank you, 41 Fit. You know I love me some you, child. I'm going to get into exercise. And let me say this. Oh, I got to make a post on Facebook about this. My big sister will be here next Saturday, and she'll be here for a damn near 2 weeks. Now, my sister is older than me, child, but she is in she's in better shape than me. So I'm starting a green smoothie fast tomorrow, try to shed some of these pounds. But she coming here and she gonna whip your girl in shape, just like I know 41 Fit can whip your girl up in shape. We trying to get these bodies together, minds together, spirits together, souls together, all of that. That's what we trying to do. So all of this, I can't do it. I won't do it. And like I said, I wish Miss D well. And if you ever get over it, Miss D, drop on down in the comment section. Come get some of this support. I won't be listening because you was all over the place last night. I didn't know what was going on. I'm over there acting a fool, dropping comment after comment after comment. Girl, that ain't me. I don't operate like that. But yeah, I wanted to defend myself. Trending. Okay, little sis, I read this. All right. Again, Queen. Thank you, Queen, so much for the super sticker. Miss J is back. Miss J. Now, you know, I just reached out to you a couple weeks ago because I hadn't seen you. Thank you, Miss J. You got to reach out to me on Instagram because I know that you had a lot going on when it comes to school. You know, you were one of my original mods, and but I do like active mods. That way, you know, you guys can mod for me while I'm up here running my mouth. But I am so happy to see you, Miss J. Thank you for joining the Cutie Crew again. It's Chrissy time. Thank you for your love and light, sis. Thank you. Thank you, sis. You another little sis. Thank you. I appreciate you. I really, really do. Unapologetically, Angela, thank you so much for joining the Cutie crew. I appreciate you. Thank you for coming on through so you can get some of this support. We all need it. When I don't see people for quite some time, it's in me to worry. For instance, succeeding. I haven't seen succeeding in a while. My love sis trending has been keeping me up to par, but just me on the outside looking in, that lets me know it's something going on with succeeding. And, so I've been keeping her in my prayers. She hasn't been around in a couple months, but something going on. This is what we're here for. So I will say to anybody that's a member, the Cutie crew, we not about mess. We just about support. And that's what we do. We get back there and talk about what we going through in our lives, talking about what may have happened at work and that got us bothered, just stuff like that. So it's just a heads up. If you're looking for that, the mess, that's not what that's about. It's really, really a support system. But thank you. And Queen again. Okay, you say you sent an IG. Stay strong, one sisterhood. Thank you so much, Queen. Thank you for coming up here and pouring into me this morning. Because I promise you I needed it. I promise you I needed it. Shout out again to everybody. Prosperity. I was looking for you, but I'm not sure if you had anything going on with your phone. You kept dropping up and down. Let me go ahead and acknowledge. Where's my little video? Thank you guys again. For the super chat, super stickers, cash out.
Plenty dollars. Plenty dollars. Can we get
All right, so I'm out of here. I'm gonna read a couple comments on my way out the door. Thank you, chat. Thank you guys so much for. Hey, Dr. Minnie. Dr. Minnie, you sick? What happened? Lord have mercy. Thank you, chat, for operating in a manner of how we really get down over here. I haven't seen anybody that's been totally out of pocket, and I appreciate that. Again, because it falls on the content creator. I feel some type of way right now for seeing what other people put in Miss D's chat or her comment section, and that's how it is. So I feel some type of way about Miss D, even though the other people said it. So I get it. And that's why I don't allow it over here. Jennifer, they just been spewing mess and keeping it going. Okay. How do I send the tree picture? Tiambi. And this is going to be a rare and again, the Christmas decoration contest is for the Cutie crew. But what I will do, since it's not just the Cutie crew that make up my subscribers, what I will do is Friday, July 22nd, we gonna do two $50 Cutie Crew winners. Let me write this on my calendar. And two $25 just regular subscriber winnings. In order for me to decipher your comment on Instagram, please put the first thing in your comment tree picture or Christmas something, because I do a sweep, and my subscribers know this. I do a sweep where I just delete. So I don't even look at all that stuff. I will say this, trending. Thank you so much for making your post the other day, as far as you saying that, look, I can't even look at these messages anymore. People don't realize that's how a lot of us operate. So I'm going to say this publicly one more time. If you are sending me YouTube videos, I'm blocking you because I put it out there 1,000 times. I'm on YouTube. So I'm able to scroll and watch some of the things that you guys want me to watch. But I don't need, and we get 11 of them type of messages on Instagram. So yeah, I hope that you guys, I don't want to say enjoy this child, because you guys know that this is not how I operate. But I will say again, I don't have any personal vendetta against anybody. And if I try to be after being reached out to, if I try to give advice to AL, that's what I tried to do. I've given advice to Trending. I've given advice to Braylon. I've given advice. I can go down and down and down the line. That's what I do. So, I get it. It is what it is. Like I say, shout out to all of the content creators, including Miss D. I appreciate each and every one of you. This is one and done for me. This is one and done for me. So we're going to talk about Love in Mary Huntsville. We're going to talk about these other shows. We're going to talk about Hot Topics. I wanted to talk about Cardi B. I wanted to talk about a whole lot that's going on out in the streets, the regular stuff. So you guys know I've even tried to introduce a power hour where we can talk about stuff like that. So we will, Thames. Thank you, Thames. You know I love me some you. Keeping it positive and empowering. We need to maintain a supportive system that has integrity. Thank you. And I'm going to apologize again to all of you. There is a breaking point. And I promise you I got it in me to act a fool. I've said that before, and I said that initially. I said the reason why I don't go back and forth with content creators because I can go from 0 to 100 quickly. So I purposely stayed out. Miss D felt like I was wrong for acknowledging her after her talking about me for probably months. Probably months. I had an IT person to download all of her videos because that's how serious I am when I say I don't want to be involved in your mess. I ain't got the time to watch them, but I'm going to pay a little niece of mine to watch them. And anytime you hear me, take a note, clip it, send it to me. So I hope it don't go there. I hope that I can pour into her and she can use her gift and pour into others, pour into me. Like I said, she's very smart. And in her being smart, she know exactly what she's been doing. And it's not right. So if we gonna come together and say it's not right, period. So I don't want to be involved in your mess. You got a right to not like me and just keep it moving. But I don't dislike you. I'm just gonna put it like that. I don't dislike anybody. So anyway, ciao, I'm gone. This is one and done. This is one and done. Thank you, Chrissy. Oh no, Dr. Minnie, you canceled Christmas for 25 years because of a major loss. Rest in peace to your baby. So sorry to hear that. Inner peace, I am. I'm gonna get on up out of here, child, and take my bath. I ain't even do that. I actually had this live scheduled for later, but I said no. Let me go ahead and get this over with because I don't want this stuff to sit in my spirit. But yeah, final message to Miss D: remove my name, and I'll remove yours. And that's in this live. That's in this live. I don't acknowledge you. Now, I'm going to apologize to you all. And I also had to apologize to my cutie crew because this shit bothered me last Friday. And especially when I knew she's smart enough. Like I said, very smart. But she didn't drop that link. But she didn't take up my offer. Let's go live. Let's clear this up. Chi-Town girls don't move like this. So she know what she doing. She want to ruin people. She got a hit list. And she said that last night. She got a hit list. Take me off your list, sis. Take me off your list. So happy Saturday to each and every one of you. Yeah, ADR. No, she just trying to put us together. She know what she doing. Like I said, she know what she doing. Very calculated. And she know how to twist those words up. And since Chit Chat called him bro, like she called him bro.
Anthony, this was before me. I'm just letting you know, bro.
Since Chit Chat called him bro, that's where she started this. Let me get out here and say that's her brother. That's her friend. That's her this. I wish Anthony well. I wish Miss D well. I wish myself well. I wish Mel well. I miss everybody well. All of you in this chat. Because life is too damn short. Life is too damn hard. And you don't know what people are dealing with. So I hope and I pray that everybody, thank you, sis. Thank you, Prosperity. I'm just not seeing this. I hope everybody can go ahead and move on. Mel was pushed to the limit, and Chit Chat was too. And that's just it. That's all. That's just it. That's all. But damn, it's Christmas time. Does anybody know it's Christmas time? We should be out shopping. We should be wrapping gifts. We should be doing all of the above. It's Christmas time. So I'm out of here. Again, thank you guys so much. Thank you, Jackie. Thank you. Thank you, Naja. Thank you. Thank you. Gail, thank you. You don't know me because I'm always in the bushes or watching via replays. I enjoy your content. God bless. Thank you guys. Ooh, child, it's a lot. So hopefully I could release this tension that's been all up and through my back. Go ahead and take me a long bath. Get out here and spend some money. But going forward, when it comes to our lives, and people make you don't even want to do content, child. People make you don't even want to go live, child. But when it comes to our lives, if you guys can continue and take it back to how we've been doing it, me too, God's child. And that's what I've been doing from day one. A peaceful resolution. A peaceful resolution. I've said that I wished AL would have just accepted accountability when it comes to how it came out about, Mel and Kiki in Houston. And when Mel said, "You made me feel this way," Mel dropped down in his chat, "What's up, dude? I ain't do nothing." Just go ahead and say, you know what? I can't understand how you felt, but you just told me. And for that, I'm going to say, I'm sorry. For that, I'm just going to accept accountability. That's what I hoped. And I hoped exactly what you put, God's child, praying for a peaceful resolution. So I hope the same thing for Miss D, a peaceful resolution for a problem that I never had. Never. Never. So I don't want to be the cause of any episodes that she may have, or any outburst, or whatever it is that she's going through. Like my sis said, we all dealing with some shit now. But I don't want to be the cause of it because you created this. You created this. I didn't. So I'm gone. Thank you guys again. Thank you, New Orleans Diva. I tried, child, and I could and see, Momo is comments like this. Some of y'all are messy. I think you're messy too, especially if you're watching. But I agree, this can be messy. I understand that in my delivery about my commentary when it comes to these folks on these shows and all of that. It could be messy, but you enjoy it, Momo, because you here. So happy Saturday to you. You say that's why I like working from home. I don't miss the mess. Okay. But I think you messy too, Momo, because you tuned in, sis. It's all mess, okay? It's all mess. We all messy, okay? But I'm not trying to come out here and hurt nobody, okay? But anyway, thank you guys again. Happy Saturday. Subscribers for you guys. I don't know, child. But subscriber, just a message to you, and you don't have to take it. When you going around and you collecting these bones and then you take them to other people, look at the impact. Look at the impact that can cause. So either, drop down, comment, enjoy the people that you enjoy. But sometimes this mess can turn into some mess. This mess can turn into some mess. So I've never been one that called the popo, and I hope that I don't have to, but I can promise you this. With all the shit that I got going on, I will. Keep me out your mess. That's all I ask. Prayers going up for Miss D. I hope that this has been, I dropped the link over here for you when I first started, and I wish you would have clicked it, because I would have liked for us to be able to sit down as women because that's how I operate. Okay. But I'm not going to force you to operate like I operate, like you trying to force me to operate like you operate. Okay. You get it? You get it? But anyway, love you guys. Happy Saturday. Let me go and get some coffee. Shout out again to those that joined me this morning. Please make sure to hit that like button if you haven't already. Love you, little sis trending. Thank you again to my sis Pink Diva for coming up here and spreading some knowledge and wisdom. LaDawn, thank you for coming up here and spreading your knowledge and wisdom. I'm praying for you, sis. To the queen from the Shy that clicked the link, thank you as well for coming up here and joining me on the panel this morning. And like I said, let's go ahead and move on. Love you, Square Biz. Let's go ahead and move on and get back to life. Enjoy your holidays. We'll be chatting soon. I'll be going live tomorrow night to discuss love and marriage Huntsville, baby. The Houston trip. Okay. The Houston trip. But I love you guys. Have a great Saturday. And I shall chat with you guys soon. Bye.
You think you got it, oh, you think you got it, but got it, just don't get it if there's nothing at all. We've been together, oh, we've been together, but separate's always better when there's feelings involved. It's what they say. Then what makes the next session? So why, oh, why, oh, why?